is going to work or not. But hi, welcome to a totally new camera. Well, not a new camera. It's actually like almost 4 years old. Enid is in her crate, and I am traveling alone tonight. Hi, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's me, Mare, in the Jeep. And I'm losing my voice. Long story. Anyway, I had the morning off, as I said in yesterday's vlog. So we are on day 11. It is 65 degrees. It is 7:08. It's 7:08 and I'm very late. Sing it along with me. I am way later than I wanted to, but my husband was napping. He was supposed to come with me, right? But it's getting dark and I need to go and get back as fast as possible because I am so over this. I am over it. Had a big talk with my dad today, but I'll tell you about that later too. If this camera holds up. I have a red blinky light, so it means we're recording. So here's my phone, my little beaded hand thingy, so I don't lose it. Put it right back here, so it's handy. I've been saying that I wanted to try using my Osmo to do my vlogs because it's not bouncing around. Unfortunately, now the light isn't great. So yeah, and I also don't know how long this is going to record for. So the battery looks okay so far. I know I can plug it in my car too, so it'll be like running, you know, it'll be charging constantly or running. So if I want to use this in the future, I do like using this Osmo, but I don't know how the sound's going to be. So we will see. Everyone's going to have to comment and tell me what the difference is with this. The cool thing is it has a face tracking thing. The problem with the face tracking right now, other than I'm losing my voice, that has nothing to do with it. It's very dusky out right now. It's not just it would still be bright out if it wasn't overcast and sprinkling and raining today all day off and on. Okay, now I'm coming into, look, can you tell, I'm at the top of my mountain. So right now we're at the very top of my mountain. It's another 1.5 miles up. So we're all the way at the top, and that's why all the light came through for a second. And now it's kind of curving back down again, and then it levels out. So yeah, that bright spot, that was the top of the mountain. It's very dark, so I don't know if you can see, but I am wearing a cat ear headband. A pink leopard cat ear headband. I hate that I have to go over there tonight because this has been my whole 11 days. Tomorrow will be 12. Where I keep saying for 12 days I can't get anything done at home because every time I start something, I have to drop it right in the middle of it and run out to go do the farm sitting gig. And my day is like bookended between that, right? Well, today turned out kind of cool. I had, as I said yesterday, Caitlin was going to go over this morning because I had a dog groom appointment this morning at 10:30 in the morning. I feed my dogs, I take care of my birds, I do everything. I got to sleep in a little bit. I'm like, all right, my dog groom will be showing up. I got downstairs in my salon earlier than she got there. I was just cleaning, straightening things out, and it's 10:40 and she's not there yet. I'm like, well, it is Friday, it's Labor Day weekend, there's going to be lots of traffic, and there's school buses, kids are in school, whatever, so she might just be stuck. So I called my dad and I chit-chatted with my dad for a little bit, which was fun. My dad is 94. I hope to have him in a video very soon. I have to get him in at least one video on my channel while he is still on this planet. He's going to be cute and shy, and you guys are all going to totally fall in love with him. And if you've been with me for the past 4 years or so, or however, you know, I've been uploading like 4 years-ish. My channel's been around since March of 2009, but I've talked about that in other videos, so we don't talk about that. It's a sore spot for me that I never did anything back then, except for put up a whole bunch of dog videos of, there are some cute things, and my skydiving videos and things like that. One of these days when I do the old school videos, I talked about, you know, bringing back all the old school style things, which as soon as these vlogs are done, that is what my channel is going to be. Welcome to the reboot of my channel. The reboot is going backwards, and we are rebooting beginning of YouTube videos, only without the racism. We're not doing any of that. We're not bringing it back that way, old school. We are bringing it back to cute videos, fun videos, videos that are like challenges. I remember I did years ago, I did the doing all my makeup in 5 minutes challenge, and I actually managed to do it. I don't know if I want to do that again. I'd rather do some other challenges. So, hey, while I got you here and we're just starting, if you have any ideas for goofy makeup challenges or anything like that, tomorrow morning I'll use this camera again and we'll see how it looks in regular daylight. Although it's supposed to be overcast and rainy again, so honestly, it might look like this tomorrow, which really sucks. I don't mind the rain. It's kind of nice, and it's been nothing but blazing hot sun and 90 some degrees for like a week, and it wasn't supposed to be, and now it's finally getting cool again, so I'm in a better mood just because it's getting cooler out. Although I did miss, that is not a happy tree. I did miss going to the pool. I never got to do that. The weekend is gonna suck for going to the pool. I really need to find out the last day that the pool at Rainbow Mountain is open, because they do this really cool thing where you can bring your dogs to go swimming in the pool, and I really want to take Casper. So I hope they are still doing that. I'm going to look on their website, and I might actually call and ask them, because I haven't seen it on their Instagram or their website or anything, if they're still doing that. Sorry, I'm just glancing. I have no idea how long this battery's going to last for, or the card that's in it. So far it's doing okay, but I do notice the battery drains really fast in this camera. Ooh. Anyway, if you don't know what a Pocket Osmo is, they are the little cameras. The camera in the screen is only like this big. It's super tiny. So I can't even really, it's no point me looking at the camera because I can barely see it. It's so little, the screen, and the camera itself is like this big. But what it does is, no matter how I'm bumping around, the camera stays not moving. That's what an Osmo is, in case you don't know. You can look it up, OSMO, Osmo. So I got this DJI Pocket Osmo a while back, years ago. Jeremy actually sent me a video about it, and I kind of fell in love with it. But then I never really used it a lot and couldn't figure out how to use it. But using my big Canon camera that I use for all my other content in the car is like impossible. It's way too big. I could put it on my dashboard and hook it up. It's just stupid. It'd be dumb to do. I do have an extra GoPro that I could use, so I might try the GoPro as well, but I tried the GoPro for, I don't know what is going on with my GoPro case that has the extra microphone in it. It's like not working. Something is severely wrong with it. So I need to like mess with that a little bit and figure out what the deal is with it. I would like to try that as well. Not that I'm going to be doing a lot of car vlogs, because now that I'm about to be done with this farm sitting tomorrow, I ain't going anywhere for like a week. I'm not kidding. Oh, so back to this morning. I call my dad. God, I am all over the place in this already. I have so much to tell you guys. It was a busy day. So I call my dad, and I'm waiting, and I go, hey, I should probably, he was going to go out to breakfast with his healthcare worker. He has a home healthcare worker. Hi, Katie. She comes in, checks on my dad 3 times a week. They were going out, so I got off the phone with my dad, and I texted my client, and I'm like, hey, just checking to see if you're still coming. I had you down for 10:30. If you're running late, that's fine. And then I get this whole string of messages like, oh my God, my husband must have forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I literally texted back so fast and said, absolutely no apologies necessary. I can't tell you how happy I am to have an entire morning off. My first entire morning off in 10 days. So day 11, I had the whole morning off, you guys. It was awesome. So yesterday and this morning, I finally got my dogs groomed. Not got them groomed, I did it, because that's what I do. I gave Lydia her haircut. Lydia is all nice and clean and shorn and shaved down because she was a hot mess. She looks very cute. Plus, my husband likes her with really short hair. So Lydia is like super naked right now, but she looks adorable. Also works well because then she can wear jammies and whatnot, and it looks really cute. And then I started Luna Bun, got her seriously? Like 5 deer just went speeding super fast across the road. And again, oh, I'm saying this way late in the video, but if you're new here, I don't look at the camera when I'm filming because I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere and there are deer all over the road. There's 4 on that. This is a whole other group, 4 on that side and 1 over there. So I am the master of watching for deer and watching the road at all times. I also do not speed. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a Peter Monsell time and temperature check. It is 64 degrees at 7:21. The sunset is in less than 15 minutes, I believe, and it's overcast, so that is not helping our situation. I need to get the birds in. I need to get the horses fed. I need to feed Betty Sue. I need to see if Barn Kitty's back yet. I'm hoping we see him come back, but it's been all week. And yeah, it sucks. And I don't like when anything bad happens to any animal, but this just really sucks because they're not my animals. And, you know, would I lock the cats inside so that nothing can get them at night? Absolutely. But that's just me. Okay, I gotta go take care of these guys. I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna let Enid out for 1 second. She's been very patient. She's wearing a little t-shirt, and it's really hard to see because it's so dark. So actually, the battery's holding up really good with this, but the lighting is terrible. So, yes, it is. We gotta get you home and make you dinner. We gotta get her home before it gets much darker. Go on. Okay, nope. You ready to ride with Mama? I don't know, we'll see. Look how dark it is now. Oh, it's just ridiculous. You can't even see me. Maybe I should switch it around. You can just watch the road. Okay, there we go. Is it focusing? I think it is. So I hope this isn't totally out of focus. Oh my God. I am so frustrated. I could have been home and it would have been lighter, but I have my keys in my pocket. For some idiotic reason, I took my keys out of my pocket, and what it was because I went to the bathroom and I didn't want the keys to fall in the toilet because I have this weird pocket on these pants. So I took them out of my pocket and I set them down on the bathroom counter, washed my hands, and then forgot to pick my keys up. So then I had to go wandering around and looking in the barn and all over. Oh, I just remembered I can kind of move this a little bit. Ooh, there we go. What do you think? Nice. Evening drive back. Okay, you guys look for deer. Keep your eyes open. Sorry about the bright lights coming at you. So I really have to watch for deer. Now, this is the worst time of the night. This is the time I hate driving. Tomorrow evening, I am going over there early. I am not waiting this long. It's just... So I was saying before all that, I ended up not having to groom a dog today. Long story short. I'm editing out a big chunk of this where I was like really ranty about something. So if it seems like I'm kind of even more all over the place, I probably just edited out a huge chunk of this video for, I don't know, it was probably only like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. It's not that much, but I was just ranty and I'm tired of being crabby in videos. I don't wanna, this is what happens when you take me out of my home. I'm not a happy person when I have to go somewhere and leave all my animals all the time. So, so I was saying, so I text my client and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry again. And I'm like, seriously, stop apologizing. You just gave me the first full morning off that I've had in 10 days. I have not had a full morning where I stayed at home and had nothing to do until the evening. I haven't had that since a week ago this past Tuesday. 10 days of not having most of the day to myself. So what was very cool was I finished grooming Luna. I had started her last night and I was like, nah. I did Lydia first, did Lydia's haircut, and then I just trimmed up around Luna's face and around her eyes so she could see, even though she's blind, but she can see shadows and stuff. So I trimmed up her face a little bit, and then I was like, well, I'm just gonna finish her tomorrow because it was just getting like late in the day and I had to come back out here again. So I had to stop. This is the things that frustrate me when I can't finish my own dog's haircut because I have to drop everything and come back here. That's what I'm saying, where like my days are just, I can't finish any job. I can start things and then I have to drop it in the middle of it. And that, I don't know about you guys, but that is like one of the most frustrating things in life to me. When you're in the middle of a project or in the middle of, like, say you're decluttering, you're cleaning your room, you're cleaning a closet, you're raking leaves. I don't care what it is. You're mowing your lawn. And, okay, imagine you're mowing your lawn. Here's a good one. You have to stop right in the middle of your lawn, turn your lawnmower off, put it away, go out and do something, and then come back and finish the lawn. By then, you're like, I don't even want to finish it now. I wanted to be done before I had to leave and do something. And I'm sure everybody can identify with when you have a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment and it's right in the freaking middle of the GD day. It's in the middle of the goddamn day. And you got to drop everything. Your whole day revolves around this one stupid appointment. So you try to make it early in the morning, but then you got to get up in the morning. And then you never want to go to the doctor or the dentist the last appointment because it's like you wait the longest because they've been like behind all day. So you're like the last one. And that's why you're there like way late. Yeah, I don't like that either. So oh my God, going around these curves. Woo, are you getting seasick going around the curves? Anyway, where was I? So yeah, I had the whole day free, but it was so cool. I was getting so much done, and I'm getting all this organizing. I'm reorganizing things in the bedroom because now it's funny. I have Enid now, so I was going through all my old dog clothes, and I'm like, okay, I want to go through all my old dog clothes because I want to put things aside for her that I think she'll hopefully grow into or fit in eventually. So kind of putting things away for her, and I gave her her own little drawer in my bedroom. But yeah, and then I was like, okay, I want to get this camera set up so I can try to have this camera for vlogging and stuff, and try using this one instead because it could be a lot nicer. It's okay. I mean, we're vlogging in the dark, but what are you gonna do? How bad do I want to go? Oh, I got a funny story to tell you about food in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, I had the whole day free, and then I was just doing so good, and I was like kicking ass with getting everything done. And then I looked outside, I'm like, holy crap, it's so late, and I have to get my birds in. So I had to go and get all my birds in first, because I don't want to go home and come home to my birds being slaughtered and eaten. Because Allie's birds are inside a pen, so nothing can get to them. My birds are I let them free range today because we were home and I didn't have to groom a dog. So I was watching them all day, and my husband was out there peeking out at them, seeing how they were doing. So he kept an eye on them, so our birds were out free ranging all day. So they were very happy because they have not been able to do that in over a week. Tomorrow I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn and get out to Allie's and back before any of the tourists are up and going anywhere. That's all I'm going to say. I can't deal with it tomorrow morning. And then Sunday, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to go nowhere on Sunday and do nothing. That's my plan. So I keep forgetting what I was saying. So yeah, I was just making so much progress in my bedroom, like going through clothes that I need to donate. I've been going through t-shirts, and that's like the biggest thing. I have so many t-shirts, it's ridiculous. I think if I never bought another t-shirt for the rest of my life, I could never wear all the t-shirts I have. But I did a lot of races, so I have a lot of 5K, 10K, half marathon, and ultra marathon shirts. So I told my husband for Christmas this year, one thing, he never knows what to get me, and I'm like, look, there's one thing I've wanted for probably like 5 years now. I've wanted one of those quilts that's made out of t-shirts, and I want all of my running t-shirts made into a quilt because I never wear them. There's like maybe 2 that are my Oktoberfest ones that I like to wear, but I never wear any of these shirts anymore. So I don't want to donate them because they're all races I've run, and there's like memories attached to every one of those because it was such a healing thing for me when I lost my brother to run all these races, and I dedicated races to people I knew and all that. So I don't want to I can't just get rid of all these shirts. That would bug me. Of all the things I can get rid of, that's one thing. I worked so hard to do all those races, but I'm not going to wear the shirts. So I'm like, well, what else can I do with them? But I always wanted one of those big quilts. And I specifically want the big quilt made out of my running t-shirts. And it's going to stay in my Jeep. Well, I don't know if it'll be in my Jeep, but it's going to stay with my Jeep or in my Jeep on the back seat or something. And it's going to be the quilt that we use when we go camping. So it's going to be our tent quilt. So it can go on all my journeys with me. And then if I go to races, it'll also be in the car with me as like a whole bunch of good luck charms. So that's kind of cool. I think that's a good way to do it. So that's the plan. So I've been like gathering all my race shirts together. And if you want to know how many I have, I probably have about 4. Well, I ran 32 races the first year that I was running. And since then, I've done a lot more than that. So I would say I probably have 60 race t-shirts, something crazy like that. I've probably done 60 at least. I could count if anybody really wants to know. I could probably count them all and let you know. I have all my race bibs too. I saved all my medals. I saved all my race bibs. And I had this weird thing that I do where, you know, people who have like rituals and good luck things they do. Hi, baby. I know we're almost home. That they do when they're doing like a game, or they have a game. Like some people like have the same pair of socks they like, or shorts or whatever. Anyway, my thing is when I finish a race, I always, on the back of the race bib, which is the number that you wear, the piece of paper with the number on it, it's like waterproof too, so they last forever. I take a Sharpie marker and I write the date on the back, and I write what my time was at that race. And one of the reasons doing that all the time was to see like how much am I improving. And now I'm sad and I can't run for shit. But through the fall, I am going to be out training now that the heat is done. I hope. Hopefully the heat is done. It's only going to be in the 70s all next week. So next week is my hiking week. Hiking and gym. Gym and hiking. Hiking and gym. Mostly hiking. I am really looking forward to getting out hiking. And I'm going to hike as much as I can until I can't hike no mo. And I will go hike in the winter and in the snow. I have been known to do that. I don't even know if I'm going to upload all this in the video or not. I don't know. We're just going on a drive up my road now. If anybody wants to dox me and see where I live. Ha 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 ha. Should probably flip this around, huh? Oh my God. It's flipped around and it's just me in the dark. It's just a voice in the dark talking. I just want to get home and get back to work on what I was doing in my bedroom because I was making so much progress. So I think that's what I'm going to do tonight is I am going to continue the working on my room and organizing and things. And also I'm getting things together. Like I have all my dog Halloween costumes. So when I was saying I'm going to be going to old school content, one of the things I'm really excited to do is show you guys all of my crazy dog stuff I've collected over 23 years with me and my husband being cuckoo dog Italian Greyhound people. Oh, look, you might be able to see me because this person's blinding me. Ah! That was a Jeep with very bright lights. I won't get mad at them because they're a Jeep, but still, you blinded me, dude. I got the box with all my dog's Halloween costumes that I've been collecting over like 23 years with our dogs, with all the Italian Greyhounds we've had and the Chinese Cresteds. And we used to dress them up and go to parties in Michigan. We used to have parties in Michigan. So I have some really amazing costumes for my dogs. Okay, so I'm pulling into my driveway, but yeah, I'm excited. My last vlog day and farm sitting day is tomorrow. We'll do this really quick. Get out to Enid. What, my good girl? We managed to get you home in one piece between crazy people and deer. So you guys, I am going to get her that all solid metal impact crate. Yes, nothing, you will be like in a safe. Like we could drop something on that thing. I don't know if you've seen those impact crates. They're really cool, but I want to get her one. They're insanely expensive, so I have to like budget it in. Maybe that's what mommy will use her farm sitting money for. You deserve it. She is getting a coyote vest too, so I'm excited. I'm going to order the coyote vest like this weekend. Okay, I'm going to grab all my stuff here and I'm going to go in. I don't know how this video is going to look. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Actually, the battery, I used half the battery in this drive. For me and Enid, who you can barely see because it's very dark, we're out of here. I will see you tomorrow for my last farm sitting vlog, day 12. This has been day 11 p.m. only because I had a morning free for once. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.